Hello, my name is Celeste Hoover and welcome to this video on chair yoga. So remember, listen to your body and let's have a wonderful, joyful time. So let's find a seat, find your way, nice comfortable chair, sturdy, and sit closer to the edge so you have room to move. Sitting up tall, let's just take this moment to get centered for our practice today. So let's start by closing the eyes, taking a deep breath in through the nose, and maybe a deep breath out through the mouth. Releasing all that doesn't serve you as you take that deep breath in, fill the belly and the lungs. Maybe a pause at the top and let it all go. Let's do that one more time. It feels good. Bringing down that nervous system of yours. Inhale. Maybe a little pause and exhale, let it go. So let's continue breathing in and out through the nose. Nice, even breaths. So let's start by bringing our arms down by our sides. Once again, closing the eyes, bringing awareness to our body. So just noticing how we feel in this moment. So you might want to take a brief body scan from the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet, even including the arms and hands and fingers. And just notice as you take that deep breath in, maybe scanning head to toe, how you feel. Exhale, releasing any tension. Deep breath in, scanning from top to toe. And letting go. Another deep breath in. Bringing yourself to this present moment, bringing to mind an intention that you'd like to set for your practice today. So intention is everything. So what you intend could be something that happens. So whatever your intentions could actually come to fruition. So intend something good for yourself. How great are you going to feel at the end of this practice? Or maybe you'd be inclined to incorporate a daily practice, or maybe a few times a week, just to bring movement to the body. So sitting up tall, setting your intention, and then breathe it into your heart center. Reach those arms forward and up. Lift the chin, stretching the front of the neck. Press your palms together, hands to heart center. Pull that intention in. Stretch the back of the neck. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing your hands to your knees, sitting up tall. Opening the eyes with a soft gaze. So feeling nice and ready for our practice. We begin to warm up the spine with some cow stretches and cat stretches. So cow stretch, I'll turn for you. Bring the pelvis forward, hip points come forward, arch the back. Scooping the back here. Exhale, round. This is our cat stretch. This is stretching like a Halloween cat. Scoop the belly. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Elbows stay close. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. You don't have to drop the head. You could just move pelvis forward and back. Opening the heart. Last one. Bringing it back to center. Sitting up tall. Maybe a little warm up for the neck. Turning the head right or to one side. Turning your head to the other side. Turn it to one side. And then to the other. Again, last one. And last one. Come back to center, drop the chin. Let's give a little scoop over to one side, a little Scoop over to the other side, feeling the stretch on either sides of the neck. One more, one side, one more to the other side. Coming back to center, nice and tall. So here we'll move through a few rounds of sun salutes in the chair. So let's start by reaching those arms up and bringing hands to heart center, exhale. So moving into that cow stretch, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, moving into the cat, round the back. So if you can't bring your knee close, you bring yourself to the knee, or you're here. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Reach out and up. Bring hands to heart center. Let's do two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go forward and up. Hands to heart center. This feels better on the shoulders, moving it this way than this way. But it's up to you. So we inhale and exhale. Go with how your body feels. And exhale. Sweep it up. Bring hands to heart center. And then bring one knee in. So you're here sitting up tall, getting maybe a little hip stretch. Feels good on the low back. Rotate the ankle 3 times in one direction. Rotate the ankle in the other direction. Healthy ankles help you balance. It's good for balancing. And now we get into the knee, stretching that heel forward, the leg forward and back. One more. Forward and back. And then we leave it forward, curling and spreading the toes, bringing energy to those toes. Point and flex the foot, energy into the ankle. Release the heel to the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Lift and lengthen through the crown and bow over that straight leg. Nice hamstring stretch. Go to your edge. Find what feels good. Maybe you can go lower. Maybe this is as far as you go. You want to be here at the edge of the chair so you have room. Slowly bring it back. Nice engagement of your stomach muscles, pulling belly in and up. Open your leg out to the side and just take the other arm behind your back, reaching for your hip crease here. So you get the nice stretch in that shoulder. Lift and lengthen, and then reach towards the toes. So you get this nice side stretch. Try to keep your toes lifting towards the ceiling. Slowly come back. Bring that arm to your forearm. You can have your hand on your hip or reach up. Stretch over to the other side. Come back, hands to your hips, lift and bow to the inside of that bent knee. Nice for the low back. Slowly press it back. Sitting up tall, bend that knee, bring it to the outside of the ribs, and then create your figure 4. So your figure 4, nice hip stretch, is ankle to shin. So you want to get that little bit of a 4, that knee turning out. So you get that stretch, or you're up here. So find what works for you. If you're here, feet are flexed, lift. Again, leading with the heart, feeling the stretch on the outside of that leg. So reaching here, feels good in your low back. Deep breath in and out. If at any point you feel any pain, you back off. It should be a pleasurable practice. There's a difference between a stretch or ouch, that hurts. You don't want to get to the ouch part. Slowly bring it back. See if you can cross that leg. So you're here. We're moving into eagle. So you want to squeeze those thighs together and open the arms into these goalpost arms. So I have my left knee on top, right arm goes on top. Give yourself a hug. So you can stay here, stacking the elbows. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. Or you could be here, here, or here. Find your eagle. So you're stretching this right shoulder, breathing into that shoulder. One more breath. And release. So you're here, back. Give it a hug. Let it go. Sitting up tall, we move on to the other side. But before we do, just notice how the side we worked on, just notice how you feel. Awareness in your own body. Remind yourself of the intention that you set at the beginning and continue to follow your breath as it moves in and out. Bringing in the other knee, rotating your ankle in one direction, rotating your ankle in the other direction, cradling the thigh and kick it out for 3, 2, pressing through the heel, 1, we leave it out, curl and spread the toes, point and flex the foot, and release the heel to the floor. So sitting up nice and tall, lift and lengthen, guiding yourself forwards with the heart, hinging from the hips, not aggravating the low back. Nice stretch here. You go as low as you want to go. One more breath. And then slowly bring yourself back up the same way you went down. Nice straight back, sitting up tall. Open your leg out to the side, toes facing the ceiling. Again, I'm bringing my arm behind my back, getting a nice shoulder stretch and a nice stretch on that side of the body. Lift and lengthen through the top of the head and reach towards the toes. And you set your gaze to how your neck feels. So maybe this side you can look up, or maybe it's just looking ahead, or you can look down at your toes. So whatever feels good to you. Slowly bring it back. Forearm to thigh, hand to your hip, or you can lift up and over. See that nice line of energy I have from my heel through my fingertips. You can look down at the floor, straight ahead or up. Come back, hands to your hips, lift, and bow to the inside of that bent knee. You're pressing back through the tail, nice stretch in the low back and the hips. Belly to spine, we come back up, bend the knee. It's on the outside of the ribs. Find your figure 4. It works for you. Forearm, lift and lengthen. Feet are flexed, and guide that thigh down. No forcing. Be careful of your knee. Reaching the heart forward once again. Two more breaths. Sitting up tall, crossing that knee over the other. So maybe some people could get their foot behind. Not today for me. So I'm sitting here, hugging my thighs together, opening into those goalpost arms, giving myself a hug. So give yourself a hug. Left elbow on top of right. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. Stay here, or go here, here, or here. So you're here in your eagle. Stretching that left shoulder. Squeezing those thighs together. One more breath. And let it go. Reaching out. Scoop it in. And bring it here. Sitting up tall. So let's bring our feet wide. And we'll just take some Sufi grinds, as they call it in Kundalini. And you just inhale. Kundalini's another form of yoga. But here we're just making these circles. So these nice hula hoops for the hips. Inhale, belly expands. You come forward. Exhale, pull belly to spine as you go back. And you've got the whole back of the chair. 2 more. Last one. Let's go around the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. A little inner thigh stretch. Bring the soles of the feet together so your legs are in this diamond pattern. Press those thighs away, lift, and reach. So you're here. Little inner thigh stretch here. Slowly bring it back. Feet return. And then we'll just do 3 just for time's sake. So we'll just take 3 slow sit-ups. You could do more of these on your own if you'd like. But you sit up nice and tall, pressing your feet into the floor and slowly tipping back until you feel your abdominals engage. So once you do, you pause, keep pulling belly to spine, supporting the low back. Hold for about 3 breaths, and then lift up, and then bring it all the way down. So your belly is resting, your torso is resting on your thighs. We'll add a little something. Pull those elbows and shoulders back. Lift, baby cobra. Exhale, bring it back down, pressing back through the tail. Stomach squeeze, belly to spine. You're not really using your hands to lift you back up. Lift and lengthen through the top of the head and tip back. Hold it here. This is boat pose in the chair. Lift up, bring it down. We'll take that little cobra stretch, pull those elbows and shoulders back, bring it back down, flat back, and reverse sit up all the way back up. Squeeze belly to spine, don't really use your hands, lift up. This is the last one, tipping back, hold the position, not your breath. Squeeze it up. Let it go. Baby cobra. Bring it down. Squeeze it up. So from here, you can open your feet a little wider and then rest your forearms on your thighs. So while you're here, you press back through the tail again, feeling that stretch in your spine and your low back. Or you could take this a little step further. Arms go to the inside of your feet. The hands walk around to the outside, and you're squeezing your thighs in towards your arms as you press your arms into your legs. Happy baby in the chair. So you can keep your gaze beyond the toes, or you could drop your head. Whatever feels good to you. Hold here for a few breaths. One more. And then begin wherever you are, even if your forearms are on your thighs, sweep those arms out, arms frame the ears, and lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Bring the feet back in, sitting up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. And start to hip walk to the back of the chair for final relaxation. So this is where we sit for a few moments, focusing on the flow of your breath, closing the eyes, allowing your body to absorb the practice in this moment. Let's take 3 more full breaths. And then on the next inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, let them drop. 2 more. Feel like you're pulling up any leftover tension. Releasing on the exhale, let them drop. 1 more time. Let it go. And then release the arms down by your sides. Keeping those eyes closed, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Reminding yourself of that intention that you set at the beginning. Noticing how you feel after your practice. And feeling grateful and joyful for this ability to be able to tune in with yourself. So reach those arms forward and up. Lift the chin. Pressing palms together, bringing hands to heart center. Bowing in this moment to seal and end your practice today. Wishing you all a wonderful day. The divine in me honors the divine in you, which means namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make a comment if you did. And have a wonderful day. Namaste.